Hi, Maddie. First, tell us, who's your greatest role model?
This is the answer that everyone says, but it's a member of my family, and it's actually my sister, not my parents. I've kind of followed in her footsteps the whole time, throughout my entire life. She did pretty much exactly the same thing I did in middle school. We played basketball and then did links and we were in GT, the same thing. And I've been in all the same classes. And I was in orchestra, and we both happened to have to get out the same year because of schedule conflicts, which is interesting. And she did decathlon, and so I did decathlon. And I just always think she's done so great in all of her roles. So I try to mimic her. I'm trying to actually get away from that a little bit more. I kind of do my own thing now, but she is probably my biggest role model.
How and why did you join academic decathlon?
Well, my sister was in academic decathlon, but actually that's not the main reason. It was like it was in my head because of that. But I'd actually told everyone I wasn't going to join decathlon because I didn't want to devote so much of my time. I didn't know if I could handle that, studying all the time. But then I went to a super quiz relay, which is the only public event that they have. And I was watching as each member of the decathlon team went up there and did their questions and signaled us if they got it right or not. And I turned to the people I was sitting with and I said, I'm joining decathlon. So really the competition is what interested me.
Alright, now, if you were on a flight, you were on a plane ride for, let's say, 10 hours or so,
Okay.
and you could have anybody sit next to you, like alive, dead, political person, wherever it may be, who would it be and why?
Okay. Well, I, as pretty much most people that know me at all know, am a huge Beatles freak. So I would like to have, now I'm going to have to pick number 4. I guess John Lennon. Just so I have a million questions I would love to ask him about the music and especially his peace movement, because that's all good and everything. And I would definitely, I just want to have a conversation with John Lennon. That would be really nice.
Alright. So, out of all the academic decathlon events, what would you say is your least favorite and why?
It is probably economics because I don't have any experience. So I'm trying to learn it from the guides that we have, and it's going okay. And I have one-on-one sessions with our economics coach, and those are really great. So I'm definitely starting to get it. But just the whole, it's learning a whole new science and sort of a whole new math. It's really kind of tripping me up at the beginning, but I think it's getting better. But yeah, that's still my worst subject, just because it's just a whole new field that I have to learn.
And where do you plan on attending college?
I always tell people if I go in Texas, it'll either be to A&M because that's like my family school. My sister went there and my dad went there. But if I would also like to go to Rice. Just that's like my goal, I guess. If I go in Texas, if I go somewhere else, it'll be. If I go to a state school, it'll be A&M. But if I go to a higher tiered school, I would try to go to. I have Notre Dame in mind, but I kind of want to get away, just live somewhere else for a little while. But either I'm going to shoot for a top tier school, but if I go to state school, it'll definitely be A&M because of the spirit and everything I love at school.
Alright, now, he asked you about your least favorite subject. What's your favorite one?
It's probably math. The tests are ridiculously hard, and I don't ever get the best score. But I just love going to the math test. I'm hyped up and excited, and I just love that there's a definite right answer. Not like, and I know I can get to it. Not like in any of the other subjects where I just don't know that one. But I just love the puzzle solving, especially like in trig where you can get to the answer after a bunch of steps. But yeah, I just really love the problem solving aspect of the math test, even though they're ridiculous.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you, it's nice to meet you.
Speed.